English Story Times, Book 36, Story 1. The Lady's Collection of Plates. She collects plates. She collects plates because she likes to collect them. Because she likes to collect them. Why does she collect plates? Why does she collect plates? Collect plates. She collects plates because she likes to collect them. Line 2. She has been collecting them. She has been collecting them for a long time. For a long time. She has been collecting them for a long time. Question. How long has she been collecting them? Has she been collecting them? How long has she been collecting them? Well, she has been collecting them for a long time. Line 3. From what we can see of her collection, none of her plates are the same. None of her plates are the same. From what we can see of her collection, none of her plates are the same. Question. What can we see? What can we see from her collection on the wall? From her collection on the wall. What can we see from her collection on the wall? Well, from what we can see of her collection, none of her plates are the same. Line 4. She would probably feel very sad. She would probably feel very sad if one of her plates broke. If one of her plates broke. She would probably feel very sad if one of her plates broke. How would she most likely feel? How would she most likely feel if one broke? If one broke. How would she most likely feel if one broke? Well, she would probably feel very sad if one of her plates broke. 5. Line 5. She doesn't eat off of these plates. Off of these plates. She doesn't eat off of these plates. Question. What makes these plates different? What makes these plates different from regular plates? From regular plates. What makes these plates different from regular plates? Well, she doesn't eat off of these plates. Line 6. She's obviously interested in souvenir plates. She's obviously interested in souvenir plates. Question. Besides her family, what is one of her interests? What is one of her interests? Besides her family, what is one of her interests? Well, she's obviously interested in souvenir plates. Line 7. She could improve her collection by getting more, and by spacing them better on the wall. She could improve her collection by getting more and by spacing them better on the wall. Question. How could she improve her collection? Well, she could improve her collection by getting more and by spacing them better on the wall. Line 8. She will increase her collection when she takes a trip somewhere. She will increase her collection when she takes a trip somewhere. Question. When will her collection be increased? Collection be increased. When will her collection be increased? Well, she will increase her collection when she takes a trip somewhere. Line 9. I would categorize plate collecting as a hobby. I would categorize plate collecting as a hobby. People's collection. Question. People's collections, with an S to the S here, can also be considered their what? Can also be considered their what? People's collections can also be considered their what? I would categorize plate collecting as a hobby. Okay. Your goal, 43 seconds. She collects plates because she likes to collect them. She has been collecting them for a long time. From what we can see of her collection, none of her plates are the same. She would probably feel very sad if one of her plates broke. She doesn't eat off of these plates. She's obviously interested in souvenir plates. She could improve her collection by getting more and by spacing them better on the wall. She will increase her collection when she takes another trip somewhere. I would categorize plate collecting as a hobby.